Hello and welcome to episode 27 of the Perfect Tower 2. I really wanted to make this episode today because Military Perks patch is coming extremely soon, probably tomorrow. So I wanted to share with you the progress I made in preparation for the new patch. And first of all, we're going to do the 400 hours shard refining time. And here I'm showing that my next objective is tenfold production and machine speed, but the game is going to change so much. And here I'm showing my record, 376,000 in desert. I do not have 90 out of 90 INF yet, but I will get it in this episode, and I will also make another exotic producer. So here I'm respeccing to make processing and refining speed exclusively, and I will let you guess who gave me that advice. I keep saying his name almost every episode. That's right, Buddy Boy, thank you for your advice. This will increase the amount of ore I get out of this 400 hours. Here I'm going to try to stop this, but I forgot that I had a worker assigned, so I restarted it. So I'm going to have to pause, give him a little break. Then after that, I'm going to fast forward the next part because I'll try to decide how much time to put. Of course, it's at least 400 hours, but do I put 408 hours, 12, 5, 2 hours? I don't know. So I was playing around with the numbers. I contemplated 7 hours, but I decided for 2 hours. Of course, those 2 hours are boosted by the power plant, as usual. So we're going to go with that. It's going to give me 441 tier 10. Doesn't seem like much, but I'm going to get tier 9 and tier 8 and using lumps. It's not that bad, and it's my first 400 hours skip. There's going to be more, and over time it's going to get faster and faster, and I got to start somewhere, so I was happy with that. It would enable me to create another exotic producer. We use our 400 hours, and here we're back to 0. At the end of the episode, you're going to see how much I recharge. So 2 hours left, boosted of course. That's it for now, and let's see what next footage is, because I don't remember. Oh yes. So you see I have 9 out of 10 tier 10 machines, and this looks staged. That's because it is. I was already ready to make my boiler tier 10. Here we go. I wanted to do it while recording. Now all my machines are tier 10. I'm almost ready to make an exotic producer, but first I have to remake every single machine, and we'll use the same methodology. It worked well last time. Everything will be tier 8 red, and it goes really fast to tier 9, which is green, but I'm gonna have a black belt, same thing. But there's a difference, and you're gonna see. I'll do something different. Here I'm showing that I'm missing, by the way, tier 3 circuit boards. I'm gonna make some. And next clip will be in the factory as well. I'm a bit confused in my mind with the clips in the factory because I have multiple in a row. Sorry about that. Here I made almost up to 1 million normal chips using copper and iron. And here we got our 400 hour reward. Nice. Now it's going to be time to set this back up. I'll do it after this on my own, and I'll put my worker back to work. So that's good. Now I have enough to make my tier 10, not tier 10, my exotic producer. And here I get broken sword. I click on that and it's like 7 minutes. So let's cut to the chase right away. I didn't do any research about artifacts, by the way, so I thought it would be maybe a good thing, but all it is a town asset. I was very disappointed. By the way, I'm missing 2 only 2 modules. See, 9 of each machine. Why? Because I want to make up to 10 exotic producers, and I want to prepare to make them in bulk. I cannot do it yet because I don't get enough ore. Sure, 9 and 10 ore, but soon, as I said, over time I'm gonna get more and more of these 400 hours, especially when I get the tenfold thing. So I'll be able to create multiple exotic producers at once. Here I'm showing, by the way, everything is done. I'm 89 out of 90 INF. I chose this region on purpose in Impossible because it's my favorite music in the game. We're gonna look at the beginning of the run. So with this setup that I made, so that's my own blueprint, when I go in Impossible, I die between 0 and 5 times and I succeed every time. So I'm going to die, I think maybe 3 times. First time I die, I will fast forward up to the point to where I stop dying and we'll finish the run. And I have a few things to talk about before we watch the rest of the run. When it goes back to normal speed, it's about 2.5 minutes from 0 to Infinity 1, with the best music in the game in my opinion. So here I die for a first time. So we're gonna fast forward this. First of all, September will be a bit dry when it comes to videos. There's nothing I can do about it. But then after that, it's going to pick up mid-September and the rest of the year. And I'm trying to decide what to do with this channel. You might see an increase in videos. I might consider even going full-time, but there's no promise and no decision has been made yet. Second point, when I look at Discord, the comments about this series, either on Discord or in the videos, there seems to be some sort of a confusion. I just want to clarify some things. The reason for this is when I play games a certain way, I want people to understand what I'm doing and why. In this particular game, I'm unorthodox. So what I always said is I refuse to download any blueprint of any kind. I want to make my own blueprints. I did that, and look at that, I'm succeeding right now. I'm very happy about that. It's very satisfying, it's fun, but it's a choice. I'm less efficient, but I do my own thing. AI, the only AI I'm using, I made it myself, very simple. All it does is spams abilities, but there seemed to be confusion that I would refuse to download any type of AI. Now I'm gonna make exotic producers in bulk, 10 at a time maybe, eventually. And it's not painful at all. Put some music. It's not even difficult to do. But how about 100? Can I do 100 in one go? Maybe. How about 1,000 or 10,000? There seemed to be a confusion where I would refuse to download any AI. That's not true. Of course I'm gonna download AI when it's necessary. Imagine making... I saw people with hundreds of thousands of exotic producers, even in the millions. I'm not gonna do that by hand. First of all, I don't think it's possible, and even if it was, I don't have time, man. I can't create my own complicated AIs myself either, because I play so many games. This is not a Perfect Hour 2 channel. This is a multi-game gaming channel, you know. So that's it. So we're gonna watch the rest of the run. I guess it's almost over. And I'm gonna reach 90 out of 90 INF. Okay, we did it. Let's celebrate and put some monument. I'm gonna put a very important monument. Yes, that beautiful sword that I just got will have a purpose. This is to celebrate, commemorate the moment where I reached 90 out of 90 INF with my own blueprint. Every time you're gonna see that sword, you'll remember that moment. Okay. Go back in the factory. All of a sudden, all my machines are white. They'll become red very soon. And after that, we're going to create our exotic producer. And I have more than enough of all ores. Next episode, very quickly, you're going to see that these red machines will now be green. But the game is about to change a lot. I'm very excited about military perks. And I'm very happy that I was able to reach all infinities just before the new patch, because it would have distracted me from making progress on that side. I would assume there will be new military tiers. I know one thing, in factory you'll be able to salvage stuff, because I forgot which episode it is, but in fact it could be, no, I don't remember when it is. I was about to say the exotic producer video, but one of the videos I show how I make machines super quick, but I waste a lot of mats. It's a trade-off for speed. But instead of wasting them, I can now salvage them in the future, and looking forward to see how it looks like Sunday. Look at that, we're gonna double. Wow, 0.012. Well, it's double what I had. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of exotic producers for it to be very, very strong. So we have enough machines for 8 more, but I need more to 9 and 10 ore. Okay. Now we're going to check the infinity board. Look at that, 26%. I think it took 2 days or something, because I'm still pretty low. I mean, 150,000, 100,000, 50,000, things like that. And look at Earth, how low it is. So I'm gonna have to level those up. But I never did any run with 90 out of 90 infinity yet. I did a little bit of chaos here because I couldn't play or something, but that's before, because I just did it in front of you. So I'm curious to see how far I can go with my current infinity build, but it needs work. So don't expect absolute miracles at the beginning. Some people talked about millions and things like this. I don't know. I need to improve it, but it would be silly to do it right now, by the way. See it, everything's in the 4,000 for my 3 fire, electricity, and earth, but the others are in the thousands, way too low. So I'm gonna need a lot of exotic gems to upgrade to an acceptable level, acceptable to me in my current situation. I'm gonna go to our best place. I'm actually using this, by the way. This thing here, I use it to any module I use. I level it up to 39 using this. It's pretty good. So yeah, I was talking about improving my infinity build. It would be completely silly to do it because the game is about to change. They're gonna add new modules, things like this. So I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna do runs on the side or something tomorrow. When I say tomorrow, in fact. We're Friday night right now, in the middle of the night. Saturday, I'm gonna do maybe some push of 12 hours or something to see how well it does, but it will become irrelevant because it's gonna change completely with the new patch. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.